I am now joined with an absolute legend in the world of wrestling. It really is an honour to be talking to the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Rick, how are you doing today?
Very good. Good morning, sir.
So, Rick, you're doing this tour in England and the UK. Can you just first of all explain what you'll be doing during the tour?
Well, I'm doing meet and greets and Q&As, photo shoots, signing autographs, just about a little of everything. Just at these very well organized events, just having a good time.
And obviously, you'll be getting plenty of interest. You've got so many stories to tell. What's it like coming back to England? Because I know you've been on English tours. What are your thoughts on the English fans?
Oh, I love it over here. I love it. I love the UK. I love Europe. It's just very rewarding to come wrestle and perform, and even events like I'm doing now, because the fans are so respectful and they really are knowledgeable. So that's fun in itself. Talking with people that understand and follow the business pretty closely. So it's nice.
And obviously, you're a wrestling legend. One of the questions I wanted to ask was, do you think that there could be a potential comeback for yourself in terms of getting back into the ring?
No, I mean I'm physically more than able, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Vincent Kennedy McMahon has that on his roster.
And in terms of then not being in the ring, maybe on a managerial possibility, would that be something that would interest you?
Yeah, I would love that. I've been waiting for that for 2 years, but I don't anticipate that happening now. If it hasn't happened yet, and I understand that they've got so many young guys and people that want to, get established. So I have no problem with that either. I would like that, but I don't think that's going to happen either.
Just in terms of the people in the WWE, then, who have you got your eye on as a big talent? Obviously, your daughter's in the WWE. You must be so proud of her in the reign that she's had in NXT.
Oh, phenomenal, yeah. I think she's going to be one of the biggest stars when it's over in the history of the female division. I like all the guys. I mean, I think Randy Orton's probably the best in the business today, and I like Ziggler, I like Seth Rollins, I like Roman Reigns. I think Ambrose is doing well. They've got a lot of great talent. It's hard to pick out just one guy, but the best performer in the business today, in my estimation, is Randy Orton.
And just obviously someone that you know so much about in terms of Triple H and his new role in terms of behind the scenes. Do you think that that's a smart move, giving him so much power because of just how much he knows about the industry?
Yeah, I think, I personally wish he was in the ring more because he's such a great performer, but it's hard to maintain that edge when you're only working part-time, you know what I mean? But I think he's doing a phenomenal job. On a personal note, and I understand, I mean, he likes that. NXT is his baby, and he, has a lot to say about the show, Raw and SmackDown, but and he's doing a great job. Just on a personal note, I wish he was wrestling more. But I think he's realized that that he's been injured. He's torn both quads and his pec, and he's torn his bicep, his tricep. So it's hard to maintain that edge. You know what I mean? And then when you wrestle part time, the chances of injury are obviously much more. Can happen much easier than if you're wrestling full time,
Because in terms of the work he's done with NXT, it really is a fantastic product. Are you surprised that it is gaining so much popularity?
That's entirely as a result of his commitment. He's done a fabulous job.
And obviously, your daughter is a part of NXT. Is it a case that you watch it every week?
I do. I don't miss one of her matches. If I'm not there in person, I'm watching on the network.
Do you think it's a smart decision to have Seth Rollins be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at the moment? Do you think it's the correct decision that he's the champion rather than Randy Orton?
Well, the key words being at the moment. That can change tomorrow. So I think he's doing a good job currently as the world champion, yeah. But, in this business, that can change tomorrow. But right now, I think he's more than holding his own and doing a good job.
Rick, this is something I've always wanted to know. It's, I've been a wrestling fan since I was a very small child. Your catchphrase, the woo. Where did that come from?
Just something I heard on the radio one night back in 1973, and I started doing it, and it stuck with me. Thank God.
Because it is such a popular catchphrase. Did you think it would catch on as much as it has?
Oh, I had no idea at the time, but I'm glad it did. It's pretty awesome. Everywhere I go, I hear it. So I think it's worked out real well.